Like I had work experience working in addiction treatment. You've had experience working for the BBC. And I think if you have to work a real job out in the real world, the effectiveness of something, whether it actually works or not, that matters, right? In academia, it's just you live in this world of ideas where the consequences of those ideas are irrelevant. And so you can essentially live in this fantasy land indefinitely. You don't have to deal with the consequences. But if you work a real job, you do have to deal with those consequences.
Yeah, that's a really interesting point, Brian. And while you were talking, I was thinking of our political class as well in this country. You know, career politicians who haven't ever actually had a job. You know, they don't know what it's like to be poor or, you know, to have to work your way up in the world. They just go, you know, from being special advisors into politics and so on. And I think there's a similar thing going on there, that a lot of these politicians don't understand life either. So I think that's an interesting theory. I like that theory. Perhaps you and I can do some research on it.
I would love that. I would love that. Yes.
Yeah, but the other thing I should mention, Ryan, I want you to know, you may know this already. Do you know Luke Conway's research on the agreement paradox?
I don't think so.
I would definitely recommend you have a look at this. I know it because I did a workshop presentation for OTI recently, and I discovered his work as a result of that. He's a social psychologist. He's in the States, and he and his colleagues have come up with this theory. They call it the agreement paradox, which is when ideas are being kind of promulgated in a society, but they're not built on solid foundations.